just folded this clean in half. I got you. This thing's designed to fold in half. The ZenBook 17 Fold is the largest foldable device that we've seen hit the market yet. It's equipped with an enormous, vibrant OLED display that puts nearly every other laptop to shame and offers unparalleled flexibility. Traditional clamshell? Of course, sir. Would you like a physical or touch screen keyboard? Kickstand? Naturally. Book? Well, that's a new one. It looks like an amazing little package, but perhaps like my demonstration of strength, there is more here than meets the eye. It's okay though, because I'd never deceive you about our sponsor.
War Thunder. War Thunder is an online military vehicle combat game that's free to play and a lot of fun. Try it for free down below today and get some special bonus items just for signing up. Go get them.
The usability of any foldable device hinges, pun intended, on the mechanism for opening and closing the main display. And there's a lot that ASUS got right here. The rear panel is partially covered in a large faux leather binding that protects the hinge assembly, and on the top portion we've got a really trippy holographic effect etched on dark blue glass. The hinge itself is surprisingly smooth and While it is stiffer than you might expect, I think it's fair to say that it still qualifies as a one-finger lift. ASUS rates the Hinge for about 30,000 folds, and while the 12.5-inch size might not impress you in its clamshell mode, the story changes dramatically when you pop off the removable keyboard, more on that later, and open it up into tablet mode with a reassuring thunk. Now that's impressive. The FOLED, or Flexible OLED panel, comes courtesy of BOE and is both Pantone validated and capable of a whopping 500 nit peak brightness. It runs at 2560 by 1920, which is suitable for even up-close viewing. And did I even mention Dolby Vision certification yet? With the included kickstand, this thing is basically a home theater grade HDR display that you can take with you on the airplane. I've never seen anything like it. And they claim it should sound just as good thanks to a quad speaker arrangement with Dolby Atmos support tuned by Harman Kardon. Without rear speakers, you shouldn't expect any kind of meaningful surround out of Atmos content, but the audio is surprisingly clear throughout the entire range with a very wide soundstage. It gets easily loud enough for viewing with a friend, and while the bass is a little lacking compared to the latest from Dell or Apple, I'd give it a solid A-. Probably the best thing is we haven't talked about so far, or even really noticed, the crease. Every foldable is going to have a bit of waviness near the fold, but on the ZenBook 17 Fold, it's only really noticeable when the light catches it. And from straight on, it's hard to notice even that. If this was a portable monitor instead of a computer, I'd be impressed as hell and throw it straight into my backpack. The super durable, tech-friendly one I got from LTDstore.com, now with limited lifetime warranty. It's pretty good, trust me, bro. Unfortunately, it's not an external monitor, and that's where the sheen starts to come off a little. To start with, the CPU and GPU are a little underpowered for the price. The Core i7-1250U has a base speed of 1.1 GHz, and the efficiency cores outnumber the performance cores 4 times over. It's not unusable, and it can boost to 4.7 GHz, but the general experience in PC mode isn't as smooth as I'd like. You're not going to be gaming on this thing, and playing back 4K HDR content on YouTube nearly pegs the integrated Xe graphics. The good news is, it doesn't get very hot under load, nor does the fan get very loud. How they achieved that, however, I can't tell you, since ASUS specifically forbade me from disassembling this one. Frankly, I don't think I would have tried anyway. It looks extremely intimidating to take apart, but it apparently does come apart, and it's possible to upgrade the SSD. This internal imagery also reveals the 75 watt-hour battery in there that contributes to 11 hours of battery life at 50% brightness. It's not quite MacBook territory, but despite the fact that I literally sneezed while writing this line, it's nothing to sneeze at. By the way, given the glossy finish of the display and the shmoo accumulating nature of its rubberized bezel here, I'd recommend the down the front of the shirt technique anytime you need to sneeze in front of your ZenBook 17 Fold. Keeping it clean has been a real chore. Not that I think many of you will end up owning one of these. I'm not even saying that you can't afford its $3,500 US starting price. It's just that it's time for me to start talking about the problems. Starting with the keyboard and trackpad. The included compact Bluetooth keyboard can conveniently be stashed inside of the Fold when it's, well, folded. And it has 2 Bluetooth profiles, so you can use it on multiple devices should that strike your fancy. The keys themselves are pretty solid and have way more travel than you'd expect considering the keyboard's extremely thin profile. It's also got a very slick glass trackpad underneath that's big enough, but it has one of the worst click hinges I've seen in a long time. It's supposed to click along the bottom here, but it's so flopsy that you can actually click it at the top point if you push hard enough, or even from the underside. And if you're supporting the device one-handed, it's so poorly supported that it will sometimes fail to return to a neutral position. And it gets worse. While it's solid on a desk, when you use it on the ZenBook's folded screen, its feet sit on the slightly raised, rubberized bezels, making for some worrying deck flex even while trying to type normally. It also has the tendency to move around slightly too, and generally feels not much better than if you plopped a keyboard on top of a tablet screen. Making matters worse, it's a dumb Bluetooth keyboard, meaning that while the ZenBook can detect its presence, the keyboard itself doesn't actually come out of sleep when you open the lid. You need to hit a key and wait for it to connect, and then wait for it to actually start working. And if you leave it for a second or two without touching anything, the touchpad will skip when you touch it. It's a real pain, and there's no wired option either. That port on the side is for charging only, and yes, it must be charged separately too. The very worst thing about it is the input lag. Never mind for gaming, it's so bad that it impacts even accurately moving the cursor around the screen to click on icons. Like the tablet-sized keyboard, tablet really defines the ZenBook Fold's I/O too. There are physical buttons for volume up and down, and a power button as well along the top right corner. The headset jack is at the right or the top depending on the orientation, and while it lacks a dedicated charging jack, meaning you'll need to use your Thunderbolt 4 ports to charge, it does have 2 of those, so I kind of consider this a non-issue and use with a Thunderbolt dock with power delivery. Also, unlike Apple, ASUS had enough sense to include a Type-C to A dongle in the box, so at least you don't have to shell out for one of those should you want to use a mouse or a flash drive. Though, that doesn't mean I'm giving it full marks for usability. Let's make our way through all of ASUS's recommended modes. PC mode I already touched on, and is, in my opinion, the strongest argument for buying a ZenBook 17 Fold. There simply isn't anything else on the market with a screen this size that packs up this small. Unfortunately, laptop mode is not as good. Folding the ZenBook and placing the keyboard on it automatically switches the screen to portrait mode and disables the bottom half, imitating a 12.5-inch display. In this configuration, it has no additional functionality compared to a standard Ultrabook, and it's nearly twice as thick at the hinge. The Windows Hello webcam is awkwardly in portrait mode like this too, since the device is kinda in portrait mode. And I wouldn't have thought it possible, but ASUS managed to make the Windows 11 taskbar worse by adding a curve to it that makes it hard to activate with the touchscreen if you have large fingers like I do. It's usable, but if you want a laptop, then just buy a laptop. But Anthony, you say, you can easily solve this. Just take off the keyboard. Yeah, I could do that. Look at how many comments I can read under our YouTube videos this way. And it's so fun to scroll. But the second I want to reply to anyone, the experience is pretty bad. The included window management software, and I think this is actually part of Windows, pops up to help you better utilize the bottom display, but you'll find yourself really wanting to use fancy zones to split the top and bottom into separate virtual displays, since dragging windows between them is pretty cumbersome without a trackpad. Using the Bluetooth keyboard separately in what ASUS calls extend mode could make sense in some situations, but it's hardly the killer app this device desperately needs. Tablet mode, on the other hand. Have you ever wanted a massive tablet? Well, you're in luck. I legitimately could see some people buying the ZenBook 17 Fold for this reason, especially someone older or with a visual impairment that makes large print a necessity for reading. It does have some drawbacks though. The 1.4 kilogram weight means that you're gonna want to rest it on your lap or the seat back in front of you, or failing that, ASUS suggests holding it partially folded in what they call book mode. And this just about made my eyes roll out of their sockets. But it is legitimately easier to hold like this. Like any foldable though, the ZenBook is only about 40% about the hardware. The rest is software, and out of the box, we got off to a bad start with McAfee LiveSafe, just yelling at me that I was unprotected. I chose to accept the risk, only to be bugged again, and again, and again. This on a laptop that starts at $34.99 US, the same price as the M1 Max 16-inch MacBook Pro, which has a much faster CPU and GPU, more I/O, a better trackpad, and double the memory. Now, why aside from the price am I comparing it to a MacBook? Because ASUS has a service they call GlideX that allows you to extend or mirror your screen to an external device, either wired or on the same Wi-Fi network, just like Sidecar from Apple. The problem? It's a subscription service for a feature that requires no server. It's literally your PC and your phone or tablet. There is a free version, but this can only be used via Wi-Fi, only does 720p at 30 FPS, and is ad supported. You get a year of Pro with your ZenBook purchase. It's a $36 value for a feature that's literally just a DRM lock. This is a really cynical cash grab by ASUS, and they should feel bad for it. If you thought that was a digression, go check out this exclusive over on flowplane.com where Linus goes completely off at a tangent though. If none of that matters to you at all, then on the PC side you can buy an XPS 13 with the same laptop form factor for $19.99, and it also has a faster P-series CPU with 3 times the P-cores and twice the memory. Compared to either the XPS 13 Plus or even a base model M1 MacBook Pro, this thing might be in the ballpark per thread, but doesn't cut it in multi-threading. That means that this laptop is almost purely a content consumption device that might be good for 2D artists if, like the Lenovo X1 Fold, it had an optional stylus, but sadly it does not. And if you needed to do any kind of heavier work, MacBooks aside, the most expensive XPS 15 pre-config is still $600 less expensive, has a dedicated GPU, a full-fat Core i9-12900HK, far more I/O, and yes, double the memory too, which is even upgradable. We'll have these laptops linked down below, but in the end, what you are paying for with the ZenBook 17 Fold is the privilege of being one of the first to buy a premium foldable laptop, and the privilege of helping answer the question of why it needs to exist. Now, I'm sorry if this is getting a little ranty. It's been a little ranty already, I know, but that really is a legitimate question. Even ASUS didn't really want credit for the idea for this thing, rolling that poop ball down the hill onto Intel. And given this was conceived before Intel's current CEO, Pat Gelsinger, took the reins, when they had no clear answer to Ryzen and were bleeding market share, I honestly doubt Intel knows either. I think it's possible that they were just throwing ideas at the wall to see what sticks. All of which is to say, the ZenBook 17 Fold is a very niche product, one that will appeal to a small number of people, an even smaller number of which will actually be able to afford it. The cold hard truth is, I don't see ASUS selling very many of them.
So, Pokemon cards.
As one of the only weirdos who actually daily drives Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 3, I've had a lot of people asking for my thoughts on the Z Fold 4, but until now, I wasn't able to share them because this is my very first experience with it. I have intentionally cloistered myself, as I am apt to do, to avoid spoiling any of the surprises, and I'm really, really excited to get my hands on... Okay, there is one thing that I managed to pick up on, and that's that they hadn't changed it much, but boy, did I ever underestimate how much it didn't really change much. Right out of the gate, I see some bad news here. First of all, what is up with this ridge being sharper? Is anyone talking about that yet? No included power brick, no included cable even. I don't even get a USB-C cable? Oh look, I had to make sure there's no cable in there. Can confirm, wait, oh, maybe there's a... Oh yeah, there's the cable. It was hiding in here along with a SIM removal tool and some warranty nonsense. To be clear, warranties are not nonsense, very important. We have a limited lifetime guarantee on the LTT Store backpack. You can go get your order in today. All right, ooh, I need to clean my screen. That is one thing that you'll notice if you start daily driving a foldable device, is that the natural screen cleaning that takes place when you slide a phone in and out of your pocket, Well, she don't happen on the main screen, and so you have to remember to clean your screen at a time when you're not already using it, right? So let's go ahead and give it a... Something that I did on my Fold 3 was the integrated screen protector started to peel. Unlike the earlier editions of the Fold, on the 3, you can peel it. It just means that there's additional chance of damage to the screen. It doesn't actually rip it apart or anything like that. I had hoped for more improvement to the crease. It's better, to be clear. You can tell while they're both off. It's deeper and it's wider on my Fold 3, but the thing about the Fold 3, which is the one in this hand, I'm gonna have to keep clarifying that because boy, do they ever not look that different, is that I've been using this for the better part of a year. Another immediately noticeable difference, can you tell that the Fold 3 in my left hand here, can you tell that it's in a bit of a V shape when I have it unfolded? Okay, that's something that I thought Samsung had solved with the Fold 3, because compared to my previous Fold 2, it was very flat, perfectly flat when I opened it up. But what I'm seeing now is that whether it's the tension of the screen wanting to pull back up, or whether it's the hinge wearing out, something about Samsung's hinge designs are making it so that they eventually start to smile a little bit. I hope that the Fold 4 is better. It does feel stiffer. It's got the same IPX8 water resistance, but they say that the frame is now a more rugged and durable aluminum, so it shouldn't scuff up as much, which has been a problem for me. Dbrand, who sponsored this video, bless their hearts, does have skins for the Fold series, but as you can see, on a phone like this, where it's completely screen on one side, half screen on the other side, there's not a whole lot to skin, so it hasn't really protected it from getting kind of beat up, especially around the hinges here. Is it supposed to be thinner? Very slightly thinner, you say. Man, I don't think they've changed the hinge much. If anything, I don't think the hinge actually closes as tight. Not as tall. That's probably a good thing. There's a lot of apps that end up looking pretty stupid on this super skinny tall display. To be clear, they haven't changed it a lot, but this is a nice improvement. The bezel here on the left side, they've managed to expand the size of the front screen even more compared to the Fold 2. That's very likely to be a noticeable difference day to day. Yeah, definitely a difference here. Why does this ad stay at the top on this one and not on this one? I just want to show how having it be wider makes it easier to read more, because it means there, sure, fine, here. So this takes 6 lines and this takes only 5 lines. Okay, so you don't have to scroll as much. God, that shouldn't have taken so long. Okay. The new phone also has other upgrades. It uses a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, has up to 1 terabyte of storage, which actually I believe is the same as last gen, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and uses Corning Victus Plus for the front display. Obviously, they can't use Victus Plus on the inside display because Victus Plus is a stiff glass, and this is more of like some kind of plastic composite film that is glass-like in feeling. But I haven't had any durability problems with the Fold 3, even though I removed my screen protector. Okay, I guess the screen protector starting to peel was a durability problem. But since then, I haven't gotten any scratches or scuffs on this thing, and actually the finger feel is a lot better. It's a lot smoother with the naked display. Not that I would recommend switching over to it. Screen protectors are a good thing. The layout of the phone hasn't changed much. You've got your same USB-C charging port on the bottom. It'll do up to 25 watts this time. It'll do up to 15 watts wireless charging. Over on the right, you've got your, lose track of which one's which. You've got your volume rocker. Your lock button, which has a built-in fingerprint sensor, man, every time I watch my wife unlock her, I think it's S21 Ultra or something like that, every time I watch her try to unlock it with Samsung's horrible ultrasonic underscreen finger sensor, I'm like, thank goodness I just have a traditional not underscreen one. It's so... over on the left side, we've got our SIM tray, and then up on the top, we've got a whole lot of not much else.
Шаг барыга мы потом по бабам. Ну и чё тут за хуйня? Ну и чё тут за хуйня? more.
Oh, there we go. The mic wasn't on. Sorry, guys. There we go. Shooterborn. I have not done Shooterborn yet. I have not done. Sheriff is better. I said I had to go get some food before Drake. That's why I walked away. Yeah, I haven't done Shooterborn FSB. I haven't done it yet. What's it going for? 34K. Okay, I actually might need this. I think this was worth nothing. Wow, I could have actually dropped that. Fuck. This one, however, is worth nothing. Could have dropped that as well. I think I actually I think I misplayed. There. This. Let's go on. Yes. You got him 3 times in the last 2 days on a 5%. Yeah. Feel very lucky on that one because, wait, which bosses are you talking about? The fucking Raider bosses? If you got the Raider bosses 3 times in the last 2 days on a 5% spawn chance, that's extremely lucky. Oh my god, that's extremely lucky. I've only run into them once as a scav on custom. Even then, it was like... Alright, 4 minutes until I can do another one of those, but I can just get my quest done. You killed him 3 times out of the 5 that you saw them? Well, you are much better than I am, FSB. Because if I had run into them, I can guarantee you I probably would have died. I don't know. It's partly because of my TV, and partly because of my internet. So my internet that I'm setting on right now, it always has like dropped data packets. It's just from where I'm playing out of, so it's not the best. I'm moving. I'll be leaving this house in like 5 days, 6 days. I'm leaving this weekend, the weekend coming up. So next Saturday, or the Saturday coming up, I'll be in the Netherlands. Sunday. You got 11 wins for the weekend? Nice, Drake. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to do it. Forgot about that. Oh my god, no. What the fuck? Option. Oh, the Ollie key. That's what I wanted to know. How much that Ollie office key? Not anywhere near it. That's... I can put my Ollie office key. The SVD task where you have to kill PMCs with the SVD? Yeah. Punisher part 6 or whatever. Yep. Currently what I'm working on. Else I would be running something else. And I'd probably do much better then as well. Oh, congrats on moving up, Drake. Oh shit, I made it. Grenades? Perfect. On. Trying to get your 15th. What level are you? What level are you, FSB? Also, how many wipes have you done? Your first wipe, or rookie, or are you long-term played player? I wish there was a way to like lock where your money goes, like immediately. Like, let's say for instance, you have a money box, you can immediately lock it to going to the money box, so you don't have to. And also, I wish money would automatically stack too. Kind of weird that it doesn't. Like putting it in. But I do wish you could have money. You've been playing since they. Oh, your league's better than I am. I played for 3 months, 2 wipes ago. No, sorry, 3 wipes ago. Then 2 wipes ago, I played for a while to like level 39 or 40 or something like that. And that was back when you could still buy like slicks and stuff like that on the marketplace. And then I had to move, and then I didn't get to play for like 7 months, so I turned to shit, and I'm just starting to get back into a game again. Alright, so I got everything. I'm going to Lighthouse, I think. I think we're going to Lighthouse. Probably interchange too. When did I get a grenade kill? Huh. Backs from interchange. And I guess I could also go. I don't want to go to reserve up though. You're more than welcome to join me if you want, FS. I'm always open to having more people playing with, so it's up to you. You feel like carrying around a player. I mean, no one's really good at this game, but I can play on any East Coast servers. Well, no, sorry, I take it back. I can play on most East. Or I can play on East. I'm currently playing out of the East. Oh, I'm in the EU as well. I just play East Coast because less cheaters. Give me a second, I'll You're joining? You're already going into a game? That's cool. I'll send you a link to like this Discord server that I play with like people on Tarkov on, so in a sec, I'll copy it. You're more than welcome to join in now. Just you know, kind of keep whatever language used in the server to okay, you know, not having shit that might offend people. I posted a Discord server in there. You're more than welcome to join in. There's no one else in there right now. My friends are off. Alright. Let's go in. We're gonna go to so 10. I'll probably do my dailies before I go to bed. I'll probably do my daily.
Okay, we're trying something new today.
What is it?
You have to guess. Okay? It's that. See if you spot anything different.
Tech news?
The USB Intel has held up their promise to show how competitive their Arc gaming GPUs are against Nvidia's offerings when it comes to ray tracing. Blue Dudes, Tom Peterson and Ryan Shrout posted a new video to the Intel graphics channel today with benchmarks showing the Arc A770 performing about 14% better on average than an RTX 3060 in 1080p gaming with ray tracing enabled. You know, they're really trying, you know? And I honestly feel like bumping that 14% up a few points just for that. Like, good job, guys. Love a positive attitude. Google has expanded user choice billing for the Play Store from the European Economic Area to include now India, Australia, Indonesia, and Japan.
What about us?
Nope, we're not special. Where developers will now be able to apply to accept payment methods other than Google Pay. If developers are men did it. The US government has banned chip makers like Nvidia and AMD from selling their most powerful AI processors to China in order to prevent such chips from being potentially used by the Chinese military. Much better to force them to innovate, possibly create something even more powerful.
Only a matter of time.
Nvidia will, however, be allowed to continue producing its flagship H100 chips in China, but once a chip is finished, it must be sealed in wax and launched out of a cannon over the sea to land safely in America.
We'll be waiting with our mouths open.
Ohio answer to the problem of long-term data storage. CD frickin' ROMs. Okay, they're not CDs. They're called active disks, which can store up to a terabyte for more than a century while being resistant to changes in temperature and humidity and being immune.
Right, we're going in. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do something I wouldn't normally. Bush Wookie. Why? Because I know that there's someone who could potentially run down the beach. Not likely, but there is a potential. Not gonna go just yet. I'm gonna move here now. Every bush on the way, sure, why not? Might as well let everyone know where the hell I am, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right when I looked at him. Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Someone must have killed him? Both of them? Not sure how many hits that guy can take. It definitely sounded like there's a way. Nothing like finding an ADK just to pay for all those bullets you just shot. Thing is, I wanted to actually kill those raiders, but someone actually killed them. Before I got to. Definitely hit that guy. Multiple times. Oh, I killed him. Cool. Feel bad for him a little bit. Probably didn't want anything as a scav. I know it doesn't. Nothing feels worse than.
Not a minute, not a minute. Shoot up. trumpets on air. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. I didn't know there was fucking landmines there. God damn it, man. Ugh. I actually didn't know there were landmines on that side. I knew there was landmines over there. But I've never been in that position, so I didn't know there were landmines on that side. Fuck! Damn it, man. Ugh. Oh. That sucked. What threw me off from all that is that the scav was literally running right through there, so my expectation was that there was no landmine. That sucked. Alright, Drake. Alright. Off the battle. Thing is, I've never run over there. I don't normally run over there, but I ran there because that scav I wanted to see if I killed that scav and also just push up there. I should have crossed from the side that I always cross from. I know it's safe from. I need to look at a lighthouse map. Hold on. Now I'm really fucking curious. Fucking land there. Oh, yep. Literally, I was walking in the safe path, and then literally a field of landmines just there, and he was walking in between two landmine fields. I've actually been really lucky. Some of the paths that I walk, literally landmine field. I remember that. Walk along this. Landmine's on here. Landmine's on this wall. Wrap around. Still fine.
To radiation and electromagnetic pulses.
Ooh, I love a good pulse.
You would. Radiation and electromagnetic pulses.
Ooh, I love a good pulse.
You would. They're also like $5 a terabyte, so the cockroaches are gonna go wild for these things. Because when a nuke happens. And Halo Infinite's developers, 343 Industries, have announced that the game will not support split-screen co-op, a favorite feature seen as a franchise staple among hardcore Halo fans. Yeah, the news comes after company representatives explicitly addressed earlier games' lack of the feature and promised it would return in both 2017 and 2019. This is only one of the many complaints gamers have about this particular.
I hope Raven's not on Warzone 2. They do, though. They're don't know what the hell they're talking.
Premium Warzone experiences is being led by Alex.
I mean, it's such a hardcore game with an extremely steep learning curve, and there's this progression system associated with your character that's just so. I don't know. As like in addition to single player and fucking multiplayer and Warzone,
right?
They're gonna make this little side. Like, do you think this mode's they're gonna knock it out of the park?
I don't know. I feel like it could
system associated scope of this game mode and how.
I think that they would be in charge of.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna try to make some serious money on this one. We're gonna try to kill some fucking. Got no Z. Start. Starts.
Ну и чё, тут есть что, нет?
Been a while since I stepped on a landmine, actually. Good reminder of how shitty of an experience it can be. Hopefully our next run will actually spawn somewhere that right off the rip I can get a couple of PM. Someone else just stepped on the landmine. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was... got excited for a sec. I thought it was a Bitcoin. I don't know what I'm going to spend my GP coins on. I keep collecting them. I don't know what I want to spend it on. up, buddy?
What's going on, homie?
Not much. Looking for some PMCs and some rogues.
Buckshot. Good luck, homie.
Yeah, you too. What do you guys think? Should I stick with just Tarkov, or should I download and install Destiny? Play that as well. Or, Warzone. I've been thinking about throwing some other games in my rotation again, kind of sticking with action, this kind of stuff. Actually, excellent. Oh, pop shots off the distance thing. Just realized I did kill 2 scavs by it, so I didn't fail at completing something. More scavs to go, I guess. Oh, actually, we want. For my 3rd sick case. I'm really confused how that scav died there. My guess is that he was probably shooting at someone up on the hill and he died. Both of doing that? Still very fucking terrifying. Buddy. Something running up and down here.
To the left.
Is it a raider?
I think it's a player.
It's me, buddy. It's Gav.
Okay, yeah, cool, man, cool. Did you get him?
I did not. He ran over the building too.
Okay. You want to go get him?
Yeah, let's go hunt.
Alright. I don't want to push you if you got good loot, so, you know, if you want to sit this one out, I understand.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I just got a fucking pump action shotgun. Let's go.
God damn it. There's two of them, so... I wonder if I hit any of them. Oh, I didn't even come close. Kind of sprayed and prayed at the end there, but I wasn't expecting to, so... It was a tag team. I had okay loot, but nothing that I was like gonna cry over. What did I get back? I got everything back but my gun. Okay. Unexpected on that, but I'm actually not gonna on a backpack this time. I was so tempted to loot when I put on a backpack. And I kind of really want to focus on the kill. I go in without a backpack and some... Pipes and nades, and... And every time I get a smoke, one of those smoke masks, when I'm wearing it, I always die. I should just put it in my bag. I probably won't die if I wear it. Sorry if I'm not wearing it. Put this. Nah, I won't do it. Tonight's probably not going to be a very long stream. Probably going to stream for like another hour or so.
Of Warzone 2. I guess we'll find out.
Yep. And I'm usually right, Timmy. Just want to clarify that.
Yeah, sometimes. From Activision's financial support, release development on this year's premium Warzone experiences is being led by Activision's renowned Infinity Ward studio. That's a quote.
Yeah. Yeah, but like they never list they always list the leading studio and then they'll list all the other supporting studios. But they'll never define who works on what, like, directly. I mean, they might have in the past, but like not as like part of the marketing. Yeah, see, here's the thing with the DMZ mode that they're talking about. What makes Escape from Tarkov is kind of like the entire package. It's not just one thing. It's not one element. It's how they built everything. The larger scope of this game mode and how it all plays into the looting, in terms of the marketplace, in terms of the way your player feels, the different types of equipment and armor, tasks. I mean, it's such a hardcore game with an extremely steep learning curve, and there's this progression system associated with your character that's just so, I don't know, as like in addition to single player and fucking multiplayer and Warzone, right? They're gonna make this little side. Like, you think this mode's they're gonna knock it out of the park?
I don't know. I feel like it could have. People are saying you're muted. Are you muted on your side? Am I getting trolled?
Yeah. Hey, Alex. I really like you. I really do. No, I'm not gonna fire you. No, I think that it's a quick cash grab. That's the way I look at it. Unless, like, shit, they hire a dedicated team and they've been working on it for years. They just can't do what Battlefield did, you know, where they hyped it up, Escape from Tarkov mode, and man, that thing was something else.
Just to give you an idea of what I think they could do with DMZ, is like, let's say you play DMZ, right? And you can get, there's like a rare, this is just totally off the top of my head, right? There's a rare camo that only spawns once every 10,000 DMZs, right? And you can pick the camo up and try to like evac with it, throw that in air quotes. And then you get that camo for all your guns across multiplayer, Warzone, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just like an idea that I think if they tune it that way, it could be really rewarding, because it's like, holy shit, I got the camo. You know what I mean? I got to get out. And then you're like, holy shit, I have to get out with this. Then you finally get out and you can flex it. You have that 1 in 10,000 camo. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it. I just don't know if Call of Duty will see it that way.
Doc, will you ever play Blackout again? Jesus Christ.
Like, is it still on? I thought they like shut the servers off.
No, man. The problem is they didn't have crossplay, so the PC community lost real fast. Like, we lost the PC community real fast. You could, like, I couldn't play mouse and keyboard anymore. You had to play on PlayStation. Blackout was Blackout was more fun than Warzone, man. I'm gonna say it, Timmy. I mean, you saw Formal's comment.
I did not. I will say I love the Warzone looting system over the Blackout looting system.
Well, of course, yeah. And then there's some argument about the armor system as well.
Right. And I do love Warzone's armor system. The plates, I fucking like that a lot.
The actual gameplay, the actual gameplay and movement and the way the weapons are, I don't know, man. Blackout was so much more fun. It was like the Turbo Edition. If you ever watch Blackout, like the montage of it'll look like you're watching Call of Duty Turbo Edition. It was so fast and athletic and
grapple and stuff. It's cool, man.
It's just something about firing up Escape from Tarkov that I just love. So grab your popcorn. We're just getting started. I've got hot, and I mean drippy, acidic, goosebump-driven diarrhea spitting out. And I'll be back. I'm looking good! Let's start off with a little scav run, shall we? I'm dead. Would you give me the prompt? Thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I already got a couple of those. I don't need that thing. But car battery? Dude, let's get the hell out of here, man. Ah, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But you have so much to teach. But you hit the... Thank you. Right, let's go flawless today. No deaths. Today. None. We got one more bin to check, though. Just one, okay? Not that big of a deal, champ. Just one. I know. Couldn't help myself. Just like that, man. Nice. I mean, relatively packed. Extraction, we got a car battery, we're good. I like it. I haven't run across a battery in a long time. Woo! The hell am I? Oh shit. Okay. Get locked in here. Welcome. What you doing up here? Get stop! Get fucking get! Open the fucking door! Open the door! Open the door! Holy shit! Hello? Hi. No, Mom.
Good doc, man. Which spawn is it? Which fucking spawn am I at? This... Oh, yeah, okay. So, I could play this to push up towards... Bro... Up. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Yeah. I hate pushing up alone, but... We're gonna push up. We're gonna move. Gotta move. Oh my god. Fucking trees. I wish there was like... I wish you were a bit more able to like parkour through shit in this. That's my only thing, like... You know... Kind of like a cross between... Dying Light 2 mixed with fucking Tarkov. Like, that kind of game, for me, I feel would be... Alright. Like to see. Boom. Don't drop it on the ground. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Oh, I blacked out his Osprey. shot too, man. Alright. Partner. I know for sure I took the shot, but the question is whether or not it actually took the shot in the game. I'm not sure it did. He's playing on the East Coast, probably an East Coast player, so his shot's gonna take off before mine. Any more? Need for Punisher? Please tell me. Punisher. 6 more. Okay. We're getting there. 6 more. I killed some scav or kill anything. Yeah, it was a bear. I thought I killed some scavs. Oh, what is it? Actually, I don't mind that spawn. That's like 2 times in a row that I've spawned right where I was and killed that. Yeah, see, I actually did get the scavs. Good. 9 more to go, and I unlocked the deep hammer. Okay. I'm gonna go on the AM. Actually, I wouldn't. Which OP cards are you talking about? Like,
No, I'm not playing the game.
Demogorgon?
Right, I'm doing my homework. Hey. Look at me. Look at me. How you doing? Just a scav here. Hi. What you doing out there? What you doing outside? Why you crouched right there? Why you in the bushes? Why you crouching around? Why you gonna accept this grenade going right through that window at 2-1?
Oh, huh. You know what I haven't done in a while in this game is a pistol run. I should probably do a pistol run soon.
Oh god, game's such a fucking heavy mess. Such an unathletic, heavy mess. That's what it is.
Okay. I'm gonna break a leg. I can't see shit! Oh god, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. I was thinking that 5 AM would be a little bit brighter. Just a little bit. Maybe if I'm lucky I can find like a clash or like something I can patch up. Yeah, I mean that game is, they need to balance some cards, or they need to, I don't know. The thing with that game for me is that they need to like create like scav. Like, what the fuck is like scraping his boots? They need to have like a reaction effect, like, or something, where like you're able to at least try to counterplay some of the shit right off the bat. That's what makes Magic good, actually. Yeah, I almost broke my leg. Magic, you're able to counter, like, cards and shit being played. I can't believe I'm only 6 PMC kills away from completing that fucking SMB quest. Oh, sorry, the SVDS quest. Oh, I'm so excited. 6 more to go, and then I can start actually running guns that I want to be running. See, that's the thing about this right now, is I'm not running a gun that I want to be running. And that's making it just feel like I'm pulling teeth right now. Come on, keep coming through. Ready.
Буду бить аккуратно, но сильно. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna be playing with Cat and I think. What's up, buddy? Yep.
Take the pizza. Believe me, I wish I could. Apparently my character has celiacs or Crohn's or something. Can't handle it. You didn't ask me before, by the way, Drake. What do you think about me downloading Warzone again? Or Destiny? Hey Adelaide Luna, how you doing? god, it's only 11 minutes. Jesus Christ, I'm sitting here thinking I got a long time left. I'm sitting here looting all this other shit. Oh my god, go up the fucking hill. Jesus. You don't think you watched Warzone? Well, I know Warzone 2 is about to drop next month. So I'm considering getting Call of Duty. Just for a change of pace. Gotta speed through this. Huh? Wow, I wasn't. Oh my god, we found a clutch. Okay, I mean, cool. I wasn't expecting to find a clutch. Like I manifested it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played War or any Call of Duty since, I don't know, it's been a while. It's been quite a while, actually. Here. Run. I am honestly, I literally cannot wait to France, guys. Can't wait. Because there's going to be a lot of improvements in general to my ability to play this game. First and foremost, I'm not going to be playing on a TV there. I will be, hopefully, if everything goes well, be playing on a monitor that I will be receiving in about a week's time. We're going back to playing on monitors again, which would be a huge improvement on TVs. Playing so close and on a TV, the quality of the graphics is always so bad. It's a blurred mess. 2013? Yeah, I played more recent than that. I played, I think the last Call of Duty I got was like Black Ops? I knew it. I was like, there is definitely gonna be a danger up here. Man, they looted the fuck out of them though. Like, so far, all of the ones that I've seen, there have been no weapon. Hey, no. All the fucking gear taken off. What the fuck, man? Fun little fact, I don't know why this works, but you can run in the middle of the pipes and not make a noise like you're running on metal. I'm basically running on air. I don't even understand. The thing for me that, like, Tarkov's cool and fun, but sometimes I just want to run the gun too, you know? I'm kind of like torn because I really. Put him out of his misery. Maybe you're kind of a scummy thing. Thing is, he's only carrying, like, is that really worth it for me? He's only carrying, like, maybe 60k worth of weapon. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing the rep. I want to, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it, because I'm trying to build my reputation great. So, like, I have 4.5 rep with fence right now. If someone else doesn't, I can kill them and I'll gain positive rep for doing it. The thing is if I kill him, I'm gonna lose 0.1 rep with fence. And that's it's gonna take 10 runs for me to regain rep. I know it doesn't sound like much, but that's like 10 full runs. It's stupid, but until I get to a positive place, like, so to give you an idea why I'm trying to grind for that, I got you. If he had an M4A1, I might have been more tempted. Like, if it was a fully decked out M4A1, I might have been really tempted. But because that would have been 100k for the time, just for one gun. And if he was carrying two guns, like an MK16 for a Scar, then it would have definitely been worth it, because he would have been carrying around fucking almost 200k worth of weapons alone, not even including whatever's in his bag. But with him only carrying, like, visibly what I'm seeing on him, like, maybe 100k worth of stuff. I haven't even watched the whole entire last season of Rick and Morty. I haven't even watched the whole entire last season. Tape. In here. FMJ, I should have. This I want to keep. The issue we were going. And I miss streaming for you guys daily. I miss doing that. Like, it sucks that I've been having to do time work. Oh, I got a VOG. Nice. The other two VOGs that I lost. I want to watch it, but the thing is I watch most, like, that show, and there's a few other shows that I literally only watch when I'm watching it with my wife. Just because her and I both laugh a lot, and I actually really enjoy watching shit with her like that. Like, if I find something really, really funny, I would prefer watching it with her versus watching it by myself. It's the way I like spending time with her, so. Everything else, though, like, if I know she's gonna have no interest, I'll watch it by myself. For example, like, well, actually, one thing that surprised me that her and I are watching together right now was we're watching that Lord of the Rings Ring of Power show. Like, you know, was really surprised. I didn't think she would want to watch it, but we've been watching it. Ah, yeah, my wife doesn't watch dumb videos on her phone. I mean, she watches TikTok. She does watch TikTok, and so I guess that counts as dumb videos for her. When presented the opportunity to spend time with me, she'll choose to do so and watch something together. So I guess in that regard, I'm very lucky. There was like a trade for actually. Fives worth, huh? Oh shit, I can buy a key tool. I've been wanting a key tool actually for a while now. Although I don't know if I care about a key tool as much as it's getting more sick. Maybe I do though, actually, because there are some maps where I'm thinking to myself having just a key tool and running. I'll just keep trying to find more of these. As well. Right on part. Oh, how many of those do I have? I might have 4 of those. 4 of those. Go to that server. Okay, alright. Now, flea market, and I have to build another SVD. Only 6 more kills, so hopefully not too much more of this. Oh, we're gonna mark it. I'll try to use the script. What? I only had 9. Wait, whoa. Oh, I can buy them from Prapper? Oh shit, I've been crafting them this whole time. I mean, I only We're just gonna close there. Because I might die. I'd much rather carry them on me, and then I'll just carry around a pistol some other second. Yeah, we'll bring up have some. Five. Needs and then 5, 7. Why not? I shouldn't die from a headshot. If anything, I'm gonna die from a armed death or like death or shit like that. MS. I need to craft more. All right. There we go. Is that a fleur? Was that a fleur? Oh no, it's not. Oof. It was like, all right, well, my next run's gonna be fun. I thought I saw something valuable on. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I do the same thing sometimes too, Jake. It depends on the show. One show her and I watched completely together was Westworld. Like, we both wanted to watch the show. And honestly, I don't get to spend much time with her during the weekdays, so she always wants to spend time with me. Weekends and watch stuff, so like, we just watched 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings in the last 2 days. And we watched The House of the Dragon, the new Game of Thrones show. Tomorrow we'll probably watch Star Trek Discovery. And maybe something else. I don't know what, maybe Rick and Morty. We'll decide then. I hope is that I'm wearing this plus the glasses underneath, so whatever shot I take will burn through both of those first, so I get a second shot, because that guy killed me one tapped previous round. I just really, like, if I had taken the first shot, he would have died. I hope I get the exact same spawn. Someone comes running through the gate like that. Then I will literally be down to 5 more PM. I think it's gonna be my last. Oh, maybe not. Either my last or second to last run on stream.
It is.
I can't see any detail in it.
Nothing. It's all. This turns into a giant pastel painting. That's right, everyone. NZXT, they're making gaming monitors now. But I don't want this 27-inch model. No. I want. I have one minor annoyance. This is incredibly minor. The shade of white compared to here is ever so slightly different.
It's different.
It is, right? Just a little bit. It's
Wait, it shows on camera pretty good too. though.
okay, cool, perfect.
The stand is like kind of beigey.
Yeah.
The other one's more pure white.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Per second for when you're watching content.
Anything comedy-wise, I always watch with it. So, I don't know, I just enjoyed watching. Where the fuck? Oh my god, did it? So, rather than put me in the position that I was in last time, it put me in the position of the other guy the last game. Oh my god, I literally almost killed him. Literally almost one-tapped him. Fuck's sake, how did he get there? Fuck! Oh! He waited. He literally waited. Did I hit him? Okay, I shot twice, but that just goes to show you. I shot twice on my screen, but it says I only used one round of ammo. That's what I'm talking about. That delay that I get because I'm playing on the US servers is fucking annoying. If you go back and watch the clip, you'll see that I actually fired twice on my screen, but it says I only used one round of ammo there. And that second shot was right at his head. The first shot missed, but the second shot was right on his head. So frustrating. That basically means that, like, no matter what, I'm always going to be at a huge disadvantage. That sucks. I'll probably get my kit back, minus maybe the helm. He'll probably keep the helm. I won't get the Condor glasses back either. Oh, maybe I'll get the Condor glasses back. I don't know. That's a possibility. I might get them back. But he was using tracer rounds. He was using 8.55 tracer rounds on a fucking M4A1 at like close range. So like, I don't know. He definitely headshot and killed me with a headshot. What I need to get is I need to get my Osprey armor unlocked so that I can start wearing that, or the whatever it's called, the other tier 5 armor. If I can unlock that, I can run around with my Altanon and have a very low likelihood of dying because I'll be able to take shots like that in combat. I was sitting and wait.
And then bumping it up for when you want to game.
It's not as bad.
It's not as bad, but it's still there.
Oh, no.
Wow, why is it even doing that? We've watched this content on more expensive screens and it doesn't really do this. We did get it to go to 10-bit color when we go down to 120 hertz. So you could just lower it to 120 instead of 60, but it's not the nicest HDR experience. No, let me rephrase that. It's a bad HDR experience. If you're looking for an HDR display, I'm not saying this is a bad monitor in general, but it's not the best for HDR. The 32-inch curved is a VA panel. You might get a better experience on the 27-inch IPS panel, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna turn HDR off. We'll play in SDR. It should still get to about 300 nits peak brightness in SDR, which is not bad, it's playable. For those of you unfamiliar with HDR, it's basically the idea of taking individual spots in the scene and brightening those up so that you have a high dynamic range. You've got really bright brights and you've got really dark darks. The problem here is that it's like it's trying to tone map it weirdly, where it's like, oh, we need these highlights here, but then you lose all this weird detail in the trees as it tries to like brighten up. I'm playing Counter-Strike and I gotta do a fast flick. It's not the best. You see how blurry everything is?
Is that not just regular blur?
No! A good display won't do this. It'll stay crystal clear the whole time. The reality is, when you're just moving around normally, it's totally okay. Someone died there. I can't emote. Oh, wait, what? I get kisses? There's 8 different price points because of the different combinations of white or black, or with or without stand, or size. For the setup that you see in front of you, for the 32-inch white screen and the white
This is a big moment for me. My career at LMG began with the launch of the very first Ryzen CPUs in 2017. Fast forward 5.5 years and the socket that I cut my teeth on as a tech journalist is finally at the end of its life cycle. Using the new AM5 socket, AMD's Ryzen 7000 promises not only to live up to the legacy that they built with Ryzen, but also to humiliate the competition in the same way they were in the before times. And even more surprisingly, they might be bucking industry trends when it comes to efficiency. I might not need to buy a new power supply after all. What I do need is to tell you about our sponsor DX, the 16-core, 32-thread beast of a CPU that can boost up to a staggering 5.7 gigahertz, making it a massively versatile piece of silicon. From AMD's benchmarks, which we should take with a grain of salt, it performs about 15% better on average over the outgoing 5950X in 1080p gaming, and up to a whopping 40% better in content creation. Compared to Intel's Core i9 12900K, it's either as good or up to 24% faster depending on the game, and as much as 62% faster in content creation. Now, obviously, this depends greatly on the workload, and AMD brought receipts by showing the V-Ray renderer running on both chips. Now, mind you, V-Ray is more geared towards GPU compute, but this is an illustration of the wider design principles that AMD put into the new Zen 4 cores. Built on what AMD calls a specialized N5 process developed in close collaboration with TSMC, the new chips accomplish their performance targets while actually reducing die area by 18%, despite the addition of new features, including the infamous AVX512 that Intel deprecated for Alder Lake. Instead of using up die area with dedicated space for this, AMD is using the existing 256-bit structures, but in a double-pumped or DDR arrangement, which they say causes fewer clock speed fluctuations as all those transistors are constantly changing state and crunching on those vast numbers. But hold up a second. AVX512 is not for gaming, and Intel's more or less abandoning it. So why is AMD embracing it? Well, AMD's claim is that AVX512 will give Ryzen a performance boost in deep learning workloads, which Intel has dedicated instructions for. The long and the short of it is that it should improve performance while having minimal downsides and a die that's half the size of the competition. Though, of course, this is something we'll have to test for ourselves. But perhaps the most important consequence of this shrunken die is power efficiency. It's no secret that the tech industry has been headed down the dark path of ever-increasing power draw for a while now, and with the announcement that the Ryzen 9 7950X's TDP would increase by 62%, many in the tech industry feared that Ryzen 7000 would be another example of throwing more power at the problem. Luckily for us, AMD claims that this was done on the 7950X almost entirely for the extra headroom. And in operation, the new chips have been substantially better in performance per watt than Ryzen 5000. Using the 16-core Ryzen 9s as an example, the 7950X manages 62% lower power draw for the same performance, or gets 49% more performance for the same power draw. Most impressively, at a fixed 65-watt TDP, that number grows to 74% better performance, which would mean that rather than the new chips being insatiably power hungry, they're in fact much more efficient. I'm not sure that this isn't spin until I see it myself, but this is extremely exciting for future efficiency builds if true. As for how they've managed it, AMD tells me that it's a roughly 60-40 split between the physical die shrink along with some tweaks, and the design and all the lessons learned in the mobile space, including the all-new 6nm I/O die with the new integrated graphics processor. Now, they didn't really talk too much about that new iGPU in the presentation, but they say that it's not going to be as powerful as what you might find in an APU, that its primary role is to bring up and expand displays and to offload acceleration functions for video encode and decode. They specifically said that it wouldn't be something that people expect to game on, which of course means that people are going to try and game on them, like, come on. As we reported before, all of the new chips are going to have this new iGPU thanks to the I/O die. And if you're not GPU limited, you're going to get a lot more performance in games because AMD has further improved the front end with some tweaks and a doubled up L2 cache, giving the Ryzen 9 7950X a grand total of 80 megabytes of combined cache to play with. As anyone who's followed our Ryzen coverage from day one knows, keeping the beast fed is half the battle, and this should help tremendously. AMD's testing showed a 13% instructions per clock uplift over Ryzen.
I'm done with nothing. 26 minutes left. Combat going right now. Yeah, pro kill, nice. I literally can't wait till I'm done with this SVDS quest, man. I literally cannot wait till I'm done with it.
ёбаную, сука!
Mad at someone. No idea. Ooh, hey, whoa. No idea how I survived that fall.
Тут наших бьют!
All good, buddy. Interesting. So they killed that guy and then they left. Sometimes I just don't understand the mindset. There's. What I wish is just that I could find. A landmine. 2 landmines. Not quite sure where they head. I don't know, like over where I died last time. Do a different quest. I've been doing that SVDS quest. I might just gear myself up somewhere. Constantly just. It's gonna. If it's on the third, there's nothing that. Interesting. So they didn't actually. There's the one on that turret gun over there. All this shush. Find something that's more valuable, I'll take it. So, here's the difficulty. That one's dead. Difficulty is, I don't have a long range sight. I know for a fact that one of those things on that. Run up. Hope I don't die immediately. Made it up. That's surprising. Body over. Got me first, so he gets what he deserves. Would've been cool. Can't really hit him with a fucking broken arm. Just gonna leave. Got one of my favorite guns. Gonna take the win and leave. And we got good armor. Only thing I didn't get was good helmet, and that guy is wearing a good helmet on that other roof. But I'll probably die. Would have been cool. I decided he didn't want to be though, so. That pro kill. Actually, that run was pretty. Oh, whoa, ho, ho. Hey, we got positive scav karma a lot. Woo! He's a traitor scav kill. All right. Woo! Got a clutch. All this. Almost got enough to craft the case again. Well, on my way to my third. Everything I'm taking out of it. Pretty much. Yes. All FMJ, yeah. I'm very excited about this Gen 4 assault. Okay. It was a great run, honestly. We came out with a good piece of armor, we got gun out of it. Pretty fucking stoked about that. Let's see. Can I buy another round of not for other. Fucking hour. Oh. Probably a better map that I can be doing this on, really. I probably should be doing. Welcome back. I walked out with a lot of shit towards the end of the run. I don't know if you saw, but Fucked out with a lot of sheep. I want to bring 2 grenades, because every time I bring 3 grenades, I die. If I bring 2, I'm a lot more. Well, I don't know what it is, but something about bringing more grenades causes me to die. EMS kit, I got everything else. Oh. I walked out with a lot of good shit on that run, the last run that I did. Some scav tried to kill me, like another scav player, that was a scav run. Means that we're not supposed to be killing each other. Walked up and he saw me wearing all the shit, so he thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go try to kill him. And he learned a valuable lesson that day. Don't attack me when I'm fully kitted out. Well, I had just pulled up with a whole shit ton of shit. The thing is, I'm dying a lot right now because I'm running a kit that I don't want to be running. I don't want to be running what I'm running, but I have to run it because I need to complete this dumbass quest. If I didn't need to complete the quest, I'd probably be doing much better. I'm not a big fan of running around with this like giant SVDS. There's other guns that I'd much rather run with much better ammo that I enjoy playing, like M61 ammo, where it's like literally one shot, one kill, whereas SMB can be like 3 or 4 rounds before someone dies. One thing I gotta get better at doing, though, in combat in general, is I gotta get better at strafing when I'm getting fired on. That's one flaw that I thought about when I was fighting that guy.
Ryzen 5000,
because he was
thanks
standing
to these tweaks
still.
to the
If I had
design,
strafed,
when they
maybe he
had
wouldn't have hit
previously
me.
expected 8 to 10%. And those clocks are much higher. What'll also help is the transition to pure DDR5 for the new socket, AM5. The nerdiest among you, like myself, will already know this, but TLDR, Socket AM5 is a brand new platform that finally transitions AMD to using a land grid array, like Intel or Threadripper do today, instead of a pin grid array, as previous generation Ryzen processors used. This increases the pin density, in this case 1718, and reduces the likelihood that you'll break your CPU just by putting it down wrong. No word yet if they'll need that $8 Walmart CPU frame to prevent flexing, but the extra pins will allow for more power to flow to the socket, up to 230 watts, and allow for more bandwidth to and from DDR5 memory and PCI Express Gen 5, which comes standard on all chipsets for the NVMe storage that AMD says we'll see in November. But for the GPU, Gen 5 will only be supported on the 2 Extreme series chipset variations. Now, AMD says there is 0 performance difference between the chipsets in stock operation, and that they should differ really only in I/O and power delivery for overclocking, which all chipset variants do in fact support. AMD's claiming that they'll support AM5 until
That's pretty
at least
dope, Drake.
2025. Which,
Yeah, I actually
mean,
started rotating some of my
that's
crypto
like
assets
2.5 or
over
3 years
as
from
well.
now. Given that AM4 lasted for twice as long and was host to 5 whole generations of CPUs, we can only hope that this is a case of under-promise, over-deliver. And hopefully they'll over-deliver on their new Expo RAM specification too. This is AM.
Where did it spawn me? Fuck. Okay. First things first, we're gonna wait to see if someone's gonna barrel down the beach. That quest. Really, I probably should, you know what, I probably should be trying to go to reserve to do the quest that I'm trying to do right now. Because I know there's a lot more PMCs on reserve, and I know that I actually kind of know that map a little bit better. And there's more likely to have PMC engages. It's just, I don't like going to reserve by myself. Okay, so whoever had this spawn, that was the one that I was watching, pushed up. God. Fucking screwed veteran. I mean, it's something, I guess. Just. Someone walked on one of those landmines that I walked on and died last time. Gotta move up fast. Someone's put themselves in potentially good position for us to capitalize on them doing the exact same thing I did. Like that guy who shot me did. Scav yelling at distance shit out of me just now. I have to worry more about the raider. I know. Oh, apparently someone took out both the tower guards. Oh shit, I was right. Okay. There's a little Timmy. Fucking scab piece. Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
There you little shit.
Damn it, man. I think I killed one, but I don't know. Ugh. This is getting me annoyed, man. I just want to complete this fucking quest. I'm really so done with the SVDS. I'm so done with this gun, but I gotta complete this fucking dumbass quest. I need 6 more PMC kills with it, and I'm just, it's just a fucking nightmare, man. I know those guys are gonna walk out with my shit, for sure. Like, there's no way they're not. I was behind the rock when I got killed, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm on the lag, I'm on the latency, so on their screen I probably wasn't. And that's what sucks.
AMD's answer to Intel's XMP and was announced a few months ago, but pricing for the chips themselves hasn't changed compared to Ryzen 5000. Except the 16-core Ryzen 9, which is seeing a $100 discount for the newer chip. Like, what is this? Bizarro land? Like, in this economy, they're gonna do a discount? Anyway, I don't have the sales data, but it seems like a good bet that the 5950X didn't sell as well as AMD had hoped after its price hike over the previous generation's 3950X. Or perhaps they just felt embarrassed to have the most expensive desktop CPU on the market, and would like Intel's 12900KS to shoulder that now instead. Interestingly, the only Ryzen 7 option announced today was the 7700X, not the 7800X. My guess would be that AMD will use that name for the 3D V-Cache variant later on. Probably sometime later this year, they said, maybe early next year, I'm not entirely sure. Most exciting for gamers, though, is that AMD's $300 Ryzen 5 7600X seemingly competes with and wins against the Core i9 12900K, a CPU that costs more than twice as much. And red. This entire event was about Ryzen, but AMD being AMD, they just couldn't help but talk a little bit about RDNA 3 as well. which is apparently going to feature a 5nm chiplet-based design that AMD claims will provide a 50% performance per watt improvement over current-gen Radeon GPUs. Again, a big win if true, next to the looming shadow of RTX 4000. They showed off a bit of gameplay as a teaser, but that's really all we got. I guess we'll just have to stay tuned. The too long didn't watch though is this. Ryzen 7000 looks far more of an upgrade than people initially feared. And it doesn't look like it's just gonna be Ryzen 5000 on DDR5. Of course, this...
The thing that sucks about that, Drake, is that I ran out of ammo. And right now, I could have killed them easily. I would have killed them both easily if I hadn't had to swap guns. Maybe I could have swapped to the pistol instead, and that might have been better than even what I was doing, but... I mean, I got two scav kills. I got 2 scav kills on there. It was just a really fucking unfortunate situation because that one scav had blown off my arm, so I was in the process of surge kitting, and those guys had walked by and noticed that I was sitting in the fucking bush. That sucks, Drake. The game has decided to start me off with a lot of money. Okay. What time is it? 36 minutes in. Wait. Oh my god, I was running. I was like, something's not right here. I'm running the wrong fucking way. I don't know. What the fuck? Keep running this way. Someone shot me from somewhere. I have no idea where the fuck they shot me from. And I have to sit and listen to my guy wheeze this whole fucking raid. Oh yeah, nothing like enhancing the stuff. Oh. Why didn't? Because he wasn't the one who shot me. I don't know who shot me, but it wasn't him. The way he looked at me, he was just a regular scav. Something long range shot me and hit me in my gut. But it wasn't him. Because he wasn't carrying a gun that could do that. He also didn't have a silencer on him. Which is another reason why I didn't shoot him, and I know it wasn't him. If his gun had a silencer on it, I would have shot him. Nothing like enhancing the sound of my character crying and wheezing. I feel like my character is just taking a hit. I literally, like, I will be so excited when I'm done carrying around that SVDS. I'm not a big fan of the gun, honestly. Mostly because of it. I don't like crafting the ammo. It's like, it's such a waste. Running around with a pistol out is gonna be better than running around with that mess. Pause. Fortunately, I had the CMS kit on me. I was hoping for something to heal. My character has fat hands. Fat, stubby little hands. Is that a fire plane on the table? Hopefully find healing soon so I can end this hacking and coughing my character is doing. I have no space for the vodka. Lighters, the Polaris. Shit, I've already sealed it. The issue. It's just that my character wants me to heal him, or... Hopefully, right in here. My character does need this. Hopefully in here we'll find something. Usually you do find meds and shit in here. Key, that's... Okay. Alright, fingers crossed, Drake. Fingers crossed. We can end the coughing right now. Oh. Actually, we might be able to end it. Just take painkillers. I thought painkillers would end it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Temporary effects for actual problem. Someone got hit hard there, man. That's like fresh blood. Someone had a rough day and ran down there. Oh. Really? Come on, man. What the fuck? Who shot? I bet you, I guarantee you, it's probably the guy who was tracking me the whole fucking time, man. Shit. I guarantee you that was who was tracking me the whole fucking time. Literally didn't hear a single shot. Who knows where he was shooting from? I have no fucking idea. Yeah, I know where it came from, Drake. I know it came through the window. I don't know where, like, you know, which direction he shot me from. Like, was it the back window, front window, side windows? I have no fucking idea. Was he down the line? Was he up on the fucking mountain over way in the range? And if that is the case, how fucking good is his aim skill that he can hit me over 300 meters? What my tasks are. This is what I'm trying to do. See this right here? This is the one. I need to kill 6 more PMCs, and then I complete this quest, which will give me this unknown reward, whatever. But I get to unlock a whole sequence of new quests that I'm trying to get to. But there is a quest that I really want to get to, and I forget which one it is. I need to pay attention. This one is good. Driving. No, not that one. Oh, it's this one. I actually want to complete this one. That will unlock the ability to buy this. This is one of the best armors in the I might go do that, actually. Finally, those. Alright, now I can see it. So I can. 5 on location 3 times. You get only 0.1 rep. Yeah. Back over. Wrap them? I actually might end the stream here though. What time is it? Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. my time. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Just I'm thinking I wanna go watch something. Do something. Because I haven't done anything, any direct me time in a while, so I'm thinking I might still play Tarkov, but I'm thinking to play Tarkov while watching your TV. So MC operatives with a cut with it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end here for the night. I've been streaming for 3+ hours. That's my goal usually every night. It's 3 to 4 hours. So I will be streaming tomorrow night. So hopefully I'll see you for tomorrow night, Drake. I think we're gonna be playing with Captain tomorrow night, which should be a little bit more, hopefully a little bit more successful. So no idea what quest I'm gonna be doing with Captain, but hopefully we'll be something fun with Captain. How close am I to? Oh yeah, how do I level up the snipers? I need to know what guns level up snipers, actually. Oh, okay. Alright, I see. Yeah, okay. Well, I just learned how to level up my sniper skill. I should be here tomorrow, so I should be here tomorrow. We'll be playing more Tarkov tomorrow. You know what? I said I'm done. We're gonna go one more. We're gonna do one more. I'd like to end on a positive note. So give me a sec. We'll go one more, and then I'll end. At the end of this run, we'll be the last. So if you're still around, I'll still go. If you've left, then I will. I'll do one more. We're just gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit different than I normally. Because I don't have the SMB rounds, so it's gonna be kind of a little bit different how I run it. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna do a fun one. I mean, what should be a fun one. We're gonna do something that should be a fun one. I'm not guaranteeing that it will be, because if I lose stuff, it won't be a fun one. Alright, we're only gonna bring one grenade. CMS. What the fuck? Why? What? Oh. Wow, why the fuck I see this? Just one. Because I'm doing a night run, so it's a little different, Drake. It's a little different. You'll see what I mean here shortly. You also understand why I only brought one shortly. My only big concern with doing this run is that I could run into the 3 raid bosses, and it's very likely that I do, and I won't be able to see them or do anything about them. They'll kill me before I see them. But I guess if that happens, it happens, right? Oh. You're right, that is what headshots are for, if you can manage to land them. Oh man, this is a bad time for my gut to be telling me it wants to go to the bathroom. Alright, Drake. You haven't just, I don't know if we've seen a run quite like this or if we've done one like this. Wow. Oh shit, okay. Nice. What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I definitely picked a goddamn Knights fucking run. Fuck me. Well, probably gonna lose what I'm wearing. Oh, this was supposed to be a night run. And what's about this is I may die to a cheetah right now. Good chance I will. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back, guys. I'm sorry. This is stupid. Bathroom. Literally right now. Oh, okay. Not really perfect, but better than it was. So that gunfire was really nearby here. Heard it when I was in the bathroom. Ooh! Someone's shooting at me. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Don't know where that came from, and not about to try to figure that out, so I'm just gonna move. Oh, see that? Running along? I was running along the ridge there. Man, that's the one thing about fucking stomach problems, like Crohn's and shit, man. You literally have no fucking idea when your bowels are just like, oh, sorry, you can't hold it anymore. The thing is, I am fairly sure that guy that was shooting at me took some shots at me before, because I heard a gun nearby me, and I think he was trying to shoot me, but he couldn't get the angle, so he just moved. I feel like that's what he... And this was supposed to be a goddamn night run. Yeah, I think he was in front of me when I was in the rocks. I think it's exactly what it was. And I think he moved. And I think he knew it was there. So there's a cheat that exists in this game. And not everyone runs it. It's like probably like 20% of the population. All you need is a second screen. Second computer, like a laptop or something. Kind of like what I have on my Mac. I don't think it'll run on a Mac, but something like that. Just a secondary computer that literally will allow you to run what they call radar, which allows you to see where people are located on the fucking map. Which is bullshit, because no one should have the ability to do that. It's either no one should have the ability to do that, or everyone should. There should be no middle ground on that. You're right. Yeah, he didn't shoot at me until I moved forward. You are right about that. Oh man, do I want this? Can I put that in my butt? Can I please my butt? Yes. So, what that is, I am excited about that. That is top tier face shield armor that I have the helmet for, and I can run that and just be a mega chad on the map. And with the right armor, I'll be very difficult. Nothing like breaking glass. So, oh my god, oh my god, come on. Really? Are you fucking kidding me, game? Because this is not night vision. Night vision. Gonna just casually dump the night vision in there so that, I'll get it back if I die. That night vision piece is like 60 or 70k. So. I mean, it is coming, but I don't think I'm gonna need night. This is where I died, by the way, last time. Right here. That guy, he was sitting over here, and... oh, he was trying to take the mountain pass. He was at the mountain pass extract, waiting for people. He's sitting here lurking. Right here. I couldn't shoot over this angle. 27 minutes in. It was supposed to be a fucking night run. I picked night. I literally picked night. I'm so mad about that. I picked the PM schedule. Like, instead of, there's an AM schedule and PM schedule, and I definitely picked the PM schedule. Sometimes, every once in a while, you'll click on something in the game and it'll be the opposite of what you picked. It'll do something different. It's not something that happens all the time.
Reviens, пацаны.
fucking stomach again. You know what? Everything about this run has been a nightmare. I'm just gonna leave. My gut is fucking.
Это что за хрень? Нет никого. Вон он, сука!
Rather than dying to some stupid fucking shit, I'm just gonna get the fuck out. Call it a night. This was supposed to be a night run. Oh, I have the key for that. I didn't bring it. Alright guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to end the stream like this, but I have to go sit on the toilet, so I will catch you guys for tomorrow's stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys. Hopefully we'll have some good fun, some good runs. So until then, CVTV temporarily signing off. Peace and good night, everyone.